In today's deep dig, we're not just going to talk about the SEC vs. Ripple case and the possible $10,000 XRP rise. There is another important part to this, Warren Buffett's narrative thoughts on how XRP and Ripple might not go down in value during decline. You really did hear right. People see the icon as an investment, and everyone cares about what he has to say. As the economy gets worse, people are keeping an eye on the Bitcoin market. Before we start, please give me a big thumbs up, click subscribe, and turn on notifications to become a part of our group. Imagine that XRP goes up to an amazing $10,000. Big financial deals are expected, even though this may seem like a wild guess. It's not crazy to think that dealing with it could take a huge $1.20 quadrillion. With the XRP system, its value could go through the roof and reach $110,000. But this huge rise depends on how the current case between the SEC and Ripple turns out. Institutional buyers see XRP as a security in a situation that is about to change in a big way. Ripple and the SEC are almost done coming to an agreement. There are already two plans out there. Legal experts say that the SEC first asked for a large payment of $770 million, which was a sign of how annoyed and embarrassed they were. Ripple turned down this offer, though, leading to an interesting turn. The SEC didn't hear back from Ripple Crypto right away, but they did respond with a more fair demand for just $20 million. John Dion, a lawyer, says that would give Ripple a 90% lead and a clear win. But hold on, the payment deadline was November 9th, and there has been no news since then. More new information is coming to light. It seems like the SEC might be working on a much better deal for Ripple. This deal should be revealed soon. In this video, we look at the data that supports this prediction, talk about the most recent SEC events, and go into detail about the $10,000 price prediction for XRP. Please wait while we tell you about these interesting events in the Ripple case. We've already talked about the new deal that Ripple and the SEC are about to make. Before, especially in light of what the US Congress has said about how XRP might be used in the future, this brings up an interesting question. What can you do with XRP since it is still a security? There have been offers for an out-of-court deal with Ripple, but Brad, the CEO of Ripple, has said that the company might not be seen as a security for much longer. They are guessing because they are sitting tight for a better deal. According to lawyers who support XRP, Ripple's SE settlement number is likely to go down. What does this mean? From a practical point of view, 1/3 seems better. The third idea is being worked on because the first two don't seem to meet the needs. Both the SEC and Ripple Labs want to reach an agreement. In the Ripple SEC lawsuit settlement, this could mean that Ripple has to pay small fines, maybe even less than the $20 million that was said before. But Ripple laboratories in other countries like Dubai are also interested in XRP. Other countries are also interested in this technology, not just the US. The Financial Authority of Dubai has given the go-ahead for XRP to be used as a common way to pay. Japan's global central bank has started to accept XRP for foreign transactions all over the country, and every day hundreds of businesses add Ripple Labs to their processes. The Ripple is getting bigger. The first estimate of $1.2 quadrillion in XRP transactions seems to be just the start. Ripple wants to greatly increase this number and use it for a lot more than just cross-border payments. In our most recent study, Dig, we found an interesting change in Ripple's ability to take over a new area. Even though this move might not have a direct effect on XRP, it's clear that Ripple is aiming for a big market, which will cause the price of XRP to go up. When it came out on July 10th, 2023, Conquest, a new work, showed how Ripple was entering a $5 trillion market with a focus on tokenizing real estate. If you look into where this idea came from further, you might find Anthony Welfare's important tweet about how popular CBDCs are. Due to the hard work of Ripple's CBC team on useful uses for stablecoins or digital currencies issued by central banks, his ideas about what will happen in 2024 were shared at AC. The FinTech conference in Romania said that tokenization is likely to be the next big thing in real estate. A huge cryptocurrency bull run could happen, which could change people's lives. If we take smart moves now, they might help us make more money when things get better. You are missing a very important moment right now. It might mean missing out on a once-in-a-lifetime chance, but XRP isn't the only one. Kevin Cage says that the market for cryptocurrencies has grown by about 800%. Not only has Bitcoin reached new heights, but the cryptocurrency industry as a whole is expected to do even better in 2024. Performance and ETFs are basically a given with Bitcoin and Ethereum. An XRP ETF is probably not too far behind, setting the groundwork for future outstanding digital properties to do the same. Changing topics, Warren Buffett recently stated his caution of a health problem, possibly even worse than CO. When public leaders like Warren Buffett talk, it's advisable to pay attention because they're some of the world's most connected people. This coming disaster may serve as a trigger for several innovations that we should all be getting ready for, such as an improved digital AI control grid, a social credit score system connected to CBCDS, and the changing financial landscape Buffett's for boating communication. If there is a voice, please listen, people. The one in charge is Warren Buffett, and I give it my full attention and effort. His investing ideas and the timing of his moves and periods when he makes them have been the subject of countless hours and a tremendous amount of intellectual energy, and the results are a masterclass in investment genius. Because of Buffett's actions, a man whose track record outperforms that of 99.99% of investors in history referred to this, function as a gauge of my own personal health, particularly about XRP's dependability. I truly think that XRP can be a life-improving hedge during difficult times like wars and recessions. Paying careful attention to Buffett's movements may unintentionally put you on the right track. Consider Berkshire Hathaway's most recent step towards becoming a billionaire. As of June 19, 2023, they increased their assets in 5 Japanese trading companies, Mitsui and Sumitomo being 2 of the biggest Ripple partners. Coincidence there, people, but Buffett was also leaving big banks like Goldman Sachs and JP Morgan at the same time. I can't help but think of the Ethereum connection and eGate whenever JP Morgan comes to mind, but Buffett didn't go along with them. Why is Warren Buffett there? May not be an ardent supporter of every financial technology, but there's a strong indication that he sees the potential in Ripple's technology based on my assessment of the current financial environment. And Bank of America, a major participant in the US financial sector and a leading Ripple partner, is worth taking into consideration. In my opinion, Bank of America is about to make a significant announcement, potentially opening up a slew of new financial opportunities, and this calculated strategy may be the reason. They are preferred by Buffett above other banks' stocks, particularly in these uncertain economic times. Exploring further into Berkshire, further information can be found in Hathaway's portfolio. It's interesting to note that Buffett not only owns the sizable portion of Bank of America, but that his largest holding is actually valued at an incredible $1.03 billion. This shows how confident he is in the company's direction, especially as we navigate the impending recession. Buffett is betting on the Bank of America to thrive after the recession, largely because of their partnership with Ripple, switching focus to ISO 20022. A quick paper released this November indicated that HSBC and its partners plan to implement digital asset modifications in 2023. This is an interesting development for HSBC, and it's clear that there are no coincidences at HSBC. Moreover, the use of Ripple technology is a calculated and strategic decision. A major change is indicated by Ripple's recent acquisition of Medeco and HSBC's collaboration announcement with them. In summary, Ripple is going to completely rewrite the global payment landscape for banks, financial institutions, and payment processors. This is an exceptional moment for people involved in traditional money transfers as they transform into Ripple entities. The stage is being set by the parts coming together and the growing influence of Ripple for a revolutionary change in the financial industry. Remember that I am not a licensed financial advisor and that the information in these videos is only meant to be seen for pleasure. I always advise viewers that before making any financial decisions, they should do their own research and speak with experts. If you enjoyed the video, I really appreciate your time. Please hit the thumbs up, remember to subscribe, and turn on the alert so you can be the first to know when I upload new stuff. I can't wait to see you in the next video. Be careful.